Hey everybody, it's Ben Smith from handsomephantom.com here with Dustin.
Hey.
Hey. And we're going to talk a little bit about Final Fantasy VII Remake. It has been coming for forever at this point, and we finally got a release date. We finally know a little bit more about it, although not a lot more about it. But Dustin got the chance to check it out. So, Dustin, tell me about Final Fantasy VII Remake.
So I have to say, first of all, the presentation of the demo was fantastic because they had the people that were kind of like guarding the lines were dressed as Turks, and so they were like very, very firm, like taking people's tickets. So I really like that, and they had a nice little presentation beforehand. But that's not what anyone cares about. The real point is about the game. So this demo takes place during the first level, like the main intro of Final Fantasy VII, when you're going in and you're planting the bombs. You're going down the ladders, you're fighting people along the way, and then that's kind of Barrett like questioning Cloud's loyalties, like, all right, you plant the bomb. And then of course there is the like scorpion robot that comes to take you out. And so that was the demo, which was a really awesome, cool moment to play. But what really stuck out for me was the combat. It's totally different from the original Final Fantasy VII. It's no longer turn-based, but it's active, very active, action-based combat. And what makes it unique is that you have your basic attacks are kind of like Kingdom Hearts or something, where you're just hacking and slashing. But when you do your special attacks, time slows down, and so like you hit X, and that will bring you into your menu where you can see your different attacks, your spells, your limit break or something like that. And so it becomes a little bit more strategic when you get into those menus, and that includes whether you're fighting with Cloud, whether you're issuing commands to Barrett to do, or if you're switching over and playing as Barrett, which I was not expecting necessarily. So being able to fully switch and play as a different character for their different strengths and weaknesses was awesome.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. So I know that a lot of emphasis has been put on to the the combat, of course, as it has to be. What other? I mean, are you still getting the RPG elements of the game? Are you still getting the heavy decision making that comes into play at times? How's that looking from your perspective, or did you see much of it?
We didn't see, like, I didn't go into a menu at all during this demo. They talked about during their presentation about switching out your materia, things like that. So I think we're still going to get a lot of those heavy RPG mechanics. I think that's all still going to be there. I think that if I had to guess, they kind of used Final Fantasy 15 as a baseline for this game. And obviously we have Nomura directing, so we have some of the Kingdom Hearts DNA in there as well. So I think we're going to get lots of those RPG things that people would expect from this series.
I agree. Yeah, it looks really good. And just you've played Final Fantasy VII, but only recently, correctly? Correct? Yeah.
Right, for sure. Yeah, I've only just recently picked it up. So
It could be even more impactful when the remake releases because it's been so recent.
right, yeah, and that's the thing is that going back to this old game now, it's like you can see what they were trying to achieve, what the art style, what the aesthetics, and the overall vibe and the mood, but it's not the technology like was as good as it could be at the time, but it wasn't quite the full vision. And instantly from what I saw in like the intro video before we went in, this is what Final Fantasy VII, the vision of it, at least from a story and like I was saying, that perspective is exactly what it's supposed to be. It fits, it checks every mark. It fit that mood perfectly, and so that's what I'm most excited about personally.
Awesome. Well, be sure to stay tuned or subscribe. You can't really stay tuned.
Right.
Yeah, make sure to subscribe and everything like that to Handsome Phantom here on YouTube. Check us out at handsomephantom.com, and we'll keep it coming with E3 coverage and coverage all the time, too. Thanks.